Hi everyone, welcome back to the Crafty Author. My name is Anissa. I am the Crafty Author and welcome to Sewing Talk Tuesday. It has been a while because we've been busy working on projects, but today I have so much more to share with you and I'm really excited to do it. So we're just going to jump right in because this is probably going to be a little bit longer than normal for Sewing Talk Tuesday. So we're going to get started right now. Okay, so I wanted to show you what I have worked on. This is an envelope pillow made from a t-shirt and some flannel. If you are interested in learning how to make this, I actually have a tutorial on how to make this pillow. So I will link the playlist down below in the description box. Also, I made an Avengers quilt. This is a t-shirt quilt. It's very heavy, it is very large, and again, I did do a tutorial on this. So if you are wanting to learn how to do this, the Quilt As You Go way, the way that I did this, then you are going to want to check that out as well. I will link again down below in the description box the information so that you can watch those tutorials and make one for yourself. All right, now that's out of the way. That is really heavy. I really, to be honest, I would like to keep it for myself. Just because it turned out so stinking cool. I went to the sewing machine store last week and looked at the Janome M7 once again and dreamt about owning that machine someday because it's super cool and I love the amount of throat space that it has for quilting. Not that there's anything wrong with my awesome, fabulous machine, because I do love my sewing machine, but a girl can dream, right? A girl can dream. So the M7 is my dream machine at this point in time. So, but I won't be getting it. I just won't be getting it at this point in time. So I got a ditch foot for it, for my walking foot. And so I'm pretty excited to test this out and try. So, because I use my walking foot a lot, especially for like binding, and it would be nice to have it in a ditch foot. Now I do have a regular ditch foot, but it's just regular. So you don't want to really sew on really thick fabric with it because, well, you know how that can turn out not real well, right? I have this table runner from last year that I made. And a lot of you expressed interest in kits for this. I am actually going to make a couple of kits for this table runner, and I'm going to put them in my Etsy shop. So give me until, I don't know, Saturday to get those in there. I'm not going to make a whole bunch. And when they're gone, they're going to be gone. So I just wanted to share that with you, but I am going to make a couple of quilt kits for that. So if you're interested in those, then be sure to check my Etsy shop. I'll link that down below, and I will also let you know when those are in the shop so that you can purchase them if you're interested. All right. Woo! This is a big one, guys. I really placed a big order. So I wanted to let you know that AccuQuilt, I'm an affiliate, and if you purchase any AccuQuilt products through the links down below in my description box that say AccuQuilt, I do make a very small commission. I don't work for AccuQuilt or anything. I use AccuQuilt personally. I love them, love all their machines that I have. I've purchased them all with my own money. Same with all the dies. I purchase everything for myself, okay? So that I can do tutorials for you guys. And so that I can make quilts for my, for my business and for my family. So, I highly recommend their products. I love them. As a quilter, it is a total game changer, okay? Just saying, it's a total game changer. All right, so we're gonna get started here. Oh, I was gonna tell you, so AccuQuilt is having a pretty good sale right now through the 12th. I believe that Go dies are 20% off. The cutters, so any of the AccuQuilt cutters, the Go Big is, I think, and the Go, I think those are, I want to say $125 off. I think the Studio is still $200 off as according today, which is November 10th. The sale runs through the 12th. Studio dies are on sale. They're half off, 50% off of Studio dies. That's a screaming deal. And that's it through November 12th. So if you're interested in one of those, go check it out. And also, if that's something that you want for Christmas, now is a really good time to tell your husband or your kids or whomever, hey, I really want this, and now you might want to get it because they're having a good sale. That's what I would do. I did that already, actually. So I sent them my wish list, because you can create a wish list in there in AccuQuilt, and you can email it to whomever you want to, so they can buy your stuff. Also, you get embroidery. So like if you do you buy any of the little dies, the applique dies, like you've seen me work with, like these little presents, right, on this table runner. Now I didn't do it, and it's been washed and used, but I did a zigzag stitch around my bows. But AccuQuilt actually has embroidery files that will go around, so you can put that in on a jump drive, put it in your embroidery machine, and it will stitch around that for you. It's pretty cool. And then you don't even have to worry about doing it. Got some new needles, 5 packs of these to be exact, because I was running low. I changed my needle on my machine after, depending on how big the project is, I like to change it out after every project, sometimes every other project, just depending. So I get asked that quite a bit. I do clean my machine out after each and every project because everything is so linty. You want to take care of your machine because it will take care of you. Doesn't matter what kind of sewing machine you have. You want to take care of it and you want to clean it. Okay? All right. Oh, I'm so excited to show you guys this. You're going to love it. So I did get this die, and I bought it specifically for you guys and for myself, of course. This one, oh, I know it's going to be a really popular one. Ta-da! The little trucks. So I have another die, the woodland die, that has pine trees and a moose and a bear. And we are going to make a wall hanging out of this, and I'm also going to sell kits for it. So I will be doing that here real soon. I have the fabric. I'm going to show you the fabric that I purchased for this. It's been set aside for a while. Again, it will be limited quantities, and I will let you know when it is available, okay? But it's going to be the backing fabric, the color of the truck, I don't remember. I'm going to have to figure it out. I can't remember what I did some of this for. I'm just showing you the colors. Once I start going, you'll get it. Some of this is, oh yes, these are for the trees, the moose. Yeah, that's what that's for. The bear. Isn't that pretty? And of course the tree. So those are the fabrics that we're going to use for that. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited too. So excited. Put all this stuff aside. Again, I'll show you the die. Ta-da! Now, if you want to, if you have an AccuQuilt and you want this die, they have it on their website, so you can go ahead and order that. So just letting you know. I bought this too. So these, you might be asking yourself, what are these? These are storage racks for the dies that I purchased, because I have so many dies now that I really need to start storing them somewhere. So I bought 2 of them. This one is for my jumbo dies for the studio, and this one is for the smaller dies. Really, it was a necessity, I'm telling you right now. It really was. I also got, because I spent on that one day that I ordered, if you spent $300, you got to Go Me. I have one of these already. So I am trying to decide what I'm going to do with this. I haven't decided if I'm going to sell it or give it away. Shipping is really expensive. So, but I'm coming up on 20,000. And so I might save this for my 20,000 subscribers. I haven't decided yet. That box is a little heavy. So is this one, actually. All right. Now let's get to some more good stuff. Don't mind me reaching. Get all these boxes over here. And I have another box coming, but it isn't here yet. So, because I ordered after I ordered this, I just wasn't thinking. Should have been. Oops, daisy. And I still do have my blocks from the block of the month that I'm working on. And also, if you are a paying member on YouTube for me, I sent out a message on the community tab asking if you could please send me your mailing address. I have some things that I want to send as a thank you for being a paying member. If you're not a paying member and would like to become one, click on memberships and it'll tell you all the information that you need to know. You get early access to my videos when it's available, which is, I usually get them up so that you get early access. And it has different tiers. So in the different tiers, like every Wednesday, I do a one-on-one with my members who I believe supported the $4.99 level. And it's really nice. We just sit and chat and we talk about sewing and we just talk about life in general. So if this is something that you're interested in, check that out. But if you are already a paying member, please go and look at that community tab and then follow the instructions on how to get me your mailing address. Thank you. All right. These are studio dies. So I'm going to show you the outside. The studio dies are thicker because the studio machine is an industrial type machine. I use it mostly for rag quilts, but I'm going to start using it for my kits. So as you can see, it's got the mitten, the snowflake, the snowman, and the Christmas tree. Oh, I'm so excited to do this one. I have such great ideas for it. Then this one will be for springtime. It's the watering can. I am a huge Little House on the Prairie fan, just so you know. And this die reminds me of it because of the little schoolhouse, and I cannot wait to make a quilt out of this. Oh yes, one of my other favorites. Sunbonnet Sue. I love her. I made an entire quilt out of my daughter's baby clothes for my daughter when she turned 25. I finally had finished it and given it to her, all out of Sunbonnet Sue. Only I had hand cut all those little pieces and sewed them. This is a game changer because heat and bond. Oh my goodness. And this is a flower pot. And I do have flowers that are coming in. And here's actually some flower petals that I would put in here. But I did buy some actual flowers. And then finally got some numbers. So I'm really excited. So like when I did the advent calendar and things like that, now I can just cut them with the AccuQuilt and get going. So that is the haul that I have for today. I know it's a pretty big haul, isn't it? So yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking around to see if there's anything else that I need to tell you about, because I've been kind of busy with this stuff. Just random things. I'm not really focused on anything in particular, to be perfectly frank with you. I have been using this thread. I'll tell you about this thread that I got at my local sewing store. And I'm really happy with it. I'm loving it. It's called Finesse. It's 50 weight, 3 ply, 100% polyester, and you get 1,500 yards on here. I think I paid $10 for this. The variegated is a little more expensive, but if you're looking for a good piecing thread and quilting thread, this stuff is amazing. I used it on the t-shirt quilt, and I did the variegated, but I gotta tell you, I really liked it. I liked it better than some of the other name brand threads that I've been using. So, and it was very reasonable. Oh, I was going to show you the Studio 2, because I want to show you the different types of cutting machines in case you're interested in them. So I'm going to flip the camera and show you that. Okay, so this is the AccuQuilt Studio 2. Okay, and this is the industrial machine, and mine is a mess from rag quilts. This is what I make all the rag quilts on. This is the plexiglass that you get. You need to purchase that when you're using one of these, because that's what goes with these dies. It's a little bit different than the others. That's an AccuQuilt Studio 2 rag quilt die. This is the 12-inch die, and this is the tray that you use. So it fits inside this tray. The tray comes with this, I do believe. The die does not. It is separate. But if you like to make rag quilts, it's a game changer, and I highly recommend that. So next up is the Go Big Electric. So this is the electric one that I have, and you guys have seen me use this. You don't have to crank anything. You just put the die through and it goes through. You use, when you're using these dies, just show you. This is the kind of mat that you use, which is a lot different than that plexiglass that I just showed you. And these dies are a little bit thinner. And you can put these through on your own. So you just put the fabric on, put the mat on, feed it through the machine, and voila, you're good to go. There's that one. This is the Go Me. This is the little one I was telling you about. This one opens up, and then you put the die here with the little plastic mat on it, and you turn it. Now, I use this one for scrapping. I cut all my scraps with this one, and it works out really great, especially if you're just not feeling it or you just need to get it done. And you just come down and you just sit down, turn on some music, a movie, or whatever, and you just crank out your scraps. And it fits dies, I believe, that are 6 inches wide. And so you can use some of the larger dies as long as they're 6 inches wide. So the die I just showed you will work with this. Okay. It usually tells you what it works with. So it'll tell you it'll work with the Go Baby, the Go Me, or the Go Big. It will also work with the Studio 2. So your Go dies work with the Studio 2 with this one, but you have to have the adapter. This long piece here is the adapter for the Studio 2. So what you would do is you would place it in that tray that I showed you, and then you would set your die on there and it lifts it up so that it's high enough to be cut that way. So that is it for me today. I feel like that's probably enough. We've been talking for a long time today. Anyway, if you would like to follow me on social media, the links are down below in the description box. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking on that little bell. You'll get notified each and every time I upload a new awesome video. And keep on crafting. All the stuff that we talked about will be in the links down below in the description box. And feel free to contact me with any questions. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.